Hey Pisces, how are you? Maya here, and this is your monthly reading for June 2021. Um, how are you? I hope you're all good. Um, I am having a little bit of a hard time energetically, but I got this vision for the Pisces collective, and I wanted to make do a reading on it. I've been getting a lot of collective messages in these June monthlies, and so something is happening. So the vision for Pisces was I heard first divine intervention, and I saw Pisces sleeping, and especially during dream time, there was an actual divine intervention energetically for the whole of the Pisces collective. And I could see Pisces sleeping in the dream time, and there were all these filaments of light that were coming in Pisces bodies, physical bodies, and going out of them. And they're blue filaments. They were pink, diamond white, silver, different colors. And what I got also is that each Pisces got a different intervention from the other, that has to do with their immediate needs, their most present urgent needs in their life, in their physical life. So it was a beautiful vision, really very hopeful, really divine intervention energetically from your angels, archangels, ascended masters to help you energetically in your physical life, and all these filaments of life, of light and life. It's like I just heard a lifeline that were coming in and going out of the body, and just this energetic work that was done on the whole of a collective of Pisces. So yeah, it was a big vision, so I thought I'd do this reading, even though I'm not feeling too energetic myself, really. So let's start. Let's see how this goes in the reading. So at the center of the reading we have the world, crossed by the Empress. At your base, wow, the Wheel of Fortune, crowning you, the Six of Wands. Recent past, the Nine of Cups, wow, Pisces. Near future, the Page of Swords. Hopes and fears, sorry, no, it's you, the way you see yourself in the situation, Pisces, the Sun. Wow. Environment, the Three of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, the King of Wands. And outcome, death. Wow, Pisces. And bottom of the deck, the Hangman. Look at all these major arcana. I mean, wow, if I could be more energetic, I would be like, wow, wow. All right. So look at that, Pisces. Right at the center of your reading, two major arcana, the World and the Empress. So, wow, yes. Big cycle closing off, and a new one beginning with the World. The end card of the whole deck. So yeah, it's maybe that's what I'm feeling. It's really the end of a cycle. It's been coming in for a lot of readings for the past few months, this end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, and especially with the eclipses, the eclipse that is just happening, and still the eclipse that is going to happen in Gemini in June. I can't remember the exact date, but it's a solar eclipse, and we had a total lunar eclipse, and this is really what is happening, this closing of big life chapters, big soul cycles. And I'm feeling it. Let me tell you, I'm a Pisces myself, and this promise of a new cycle coming in that is filled with abundance, with um, this promise, this life force, this divine intervention that I was seeing for the Pisces collective. In the vision, this life force that is being infused in your physical life. The Empress is ruled by Venus. It's Libra and Taurus, so it's the beauty, abundance, love of Libra being anchored in the physical by Taurus, right? The earth energy. So that's exactly what it is. It's just this divine intervention, so to carry you, Pisces, if you're feeling this. It's a general reading. Maybe it's not going to be for everyone, but it definitely is happening for the whole collective, whether you're conscious of it or not. But so it's this divine intervention, this infusion of life force to help carry you through this end of cycle, which is quite challenging, really, and the beginning of this life force, this new abundance, this new cycle, this promise of life that is coming in. Wow, Pisces. Right. And look at that. You at your base, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, big karmic cycles being closed out, being balanced, being terminated, basically, is what I'm hearing as well. So the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning in your favor here, Pisces, big time, big time. I mean, look at that. You have the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress. If this is not the end of a cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new one, I don't know what is, right? So yeah, this big theme of cycles closing off, new ones beginning, and the wheel turning in your favor. It's at your base, Pisces. So that's what I was feeling as well. It's at your base in your subconscious. So while you're sleeping, your dream time, this turning of the wheel is happening, this divine intervention, this fated shift that is happening for you, and that is being helped and sort of quickened by the intervention that I was seeing for you in the vision. All these filaments of light that are coming in and serving everyone exactly where they're supposed to be, and in their own life according to their own needs. This is what's happening, right? It's in your subconscious. It's all being seeded there by the universe, and it's amazing. I mean, if I had more energy than this, I'd be jumping up and down because wow. So it's going all the way up to your crown, and where you have the Six of Wands. So this passion, this recognition, this victory, this triumph, really. Hero coming back from battle, and that's exactly how I'm feeling. I feel exhausted, as if I was coming back from a big battle. And maybe I'm feeling also the work that has been done for me while I was sleeping tonight. I can't remember anything. I mean, last night. And this triumph, this recognition being hailed by the townspeople, recognition. This is going to be different for all of us, all of the Pisces collective. It's going to happen in different areas of our lives. Some it would be their money, their finances. Some it would be their relationships. Others their projects. Others their own spiritual path. It can be any of the things and all of the things, right? Recent past, the Nine of Cups. So yeah, this dreams coming true, wishes coming true. This energy that is coming in from the recent past, and just infusing everything with this new emotional satisfaction, really total emotional fulfillment that is happening here for the Pisces collective. In the near future, you have the Page of Swords. So this news, this big news, this messenger news coming in about everybody. Again, it's going to be different for everyone, but I feel that it's really great news coming in. If you had a hard time paying your bills, or you had a hard time in your living situation, or you were waiting for a job offer, or waiting for, I don't know, some kind of papers for to start a project, any of these things. Well, this is what's being worked on by the universe for you, Pisces. I'm really sorry about my voice. The way you see yourself is the sun. Wow, the most positive card in the whole deck. This is gonna bring in this divine intervention, this big shift that is happening energetically for the whole Pisces collective. It's bringing in so much happiness, joy, wonder, this exhilaration about life, this new life force that we're having here in spades. Wow, new life force, new day, all the obstacles being left behind, and you feeling, happy, like this naked child on this white horse of purity, all this abundance, this new day coming in, and that's how you see yourself in June, Pisces. So you're absolutely gonna be feeling that. It's on its way in. That's what I'm hearing. Three of Pentacles. So in your environment. So this the way I'm seeing it here usually talks about teamwork, and it can absolutely be that. It can be the beginning of teamwork for you guys. Maybe it can be teamwork in a relationship. It can be teamwork in family life. It can be teamwork around work, around projects. But this couple, they're coming to this architect to build a sacred space, and I feel that's what's been created in this vision for the whole Pisces collective. It's like a sacred space is being restored for Pisces to be able to get out of this long time. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, oh my god, look at all these major arcana. I'm gonna count them in a second. So at the bottom of the deck we have the Hangman and the Moon. So yeah, you have been forced to be still for the longest time, Pisces, in an uncomfortable position, taking you out of your comfort zone to be able to gain this new perspective, this illumination about things, about the big picture, about the universe, about your life. And the Moon, your major arcana, Pisces. I can't stress enough how powerful this is. And this time of the ebb and flow in the subconscious, the ebb and the tides of the subconscious, and so many energetic processes happening, and it would have been hard and long. I mean, the Moon and the Hangman are not easy energies. They really are indicative of long awakening processes, maybe dark nights of the soul, challenging, but this is what you're coming out of, Pisces, into all this beauty and this new sacred space being recovered and restored for you by spirit in your environment. Hopes and fears, we have the King of Wands. So I think it would have taken a lot out of you. I mean, all of this has been, as I said, we are talking about big and long cycles here. We are talking about major shadow work. We are talking about major life cycles, major soul cycles, things that take time. I mean, the Hangman, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. This is big, this is huge, Pisces, and we're talking about something really big being closed off here. It can have to do with past lives. It could have to do, I mean, it's really maybe too big to be just one lifetime, but hey. And so all of this would have taken a hell of a lot out of you, Pisces, let me tell you. This doesn't happen overnight, and this takes a long time. This takes effort, this takes perseverance, faith, right? It takes faith and effort, and maybe while it was happening, you weren't feeling like yourself. Your passion was dampened. You couldn't really be creative, or your creativity could have been stunted, just as this all these processes, plural processes, were taking place. So your hopes and fears is you're afraid that maybe now you're lacking a little bit of your mojo, you're not being really yourself. You're not extremely self-confident because it takes time to recover from such a big cycle closing off. And your hopes is to get your mojo back, basically, to get your creativity back, your passion back, and to be able to act again from a passionate space. I'm just gonna get a little bit more light here. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, that's what you're hoping for, and fearing it not to happen. But let me tell you, it's gonna happen with all these major arcanas and your outcome. Look at that. Death. Yeah, so death is very seldom a physical death. It just indicates a very big transformation, and this transformation is being completed for you here in June, Pisces. I cannot stress that enough. Major arcana card of Scorpio, and yeah, this big transformation at the end of a very, very big cycle. I mean, you have death, the world, and the wheel of fortune. Look at that. If that's not the end of a major, huge cycle, again, I don't know what is. It's huge. It's big, and that's why I was seeing this big divine intervention for you, for the Pisces collective, because it's like we need to be some. It's like we need some readjustment energetically to be able to close this off and be carried to the next level, the next stage, or the next cycle. So let me get some clarifiers here. Let me see what the world and the Empress are about. Please, Spirit. The Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, yeah. What is the Page of Swords in the near future about, please, Spirit? The Three of Cups. Alright. What is the wheel? What is the wheel about? Yeah. And one for the Sun and then one for the outcome. For the Sun, I have the Seven of Pentacles, and for the outcome, wow, yeah. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups. Wow, Pisces. So yeah, this long cycle that is closing off with the world and the Empress and the new one beginning. It was about your financial freedom, your emotional freedom, your well-being, your own personal well-being. We have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, so total emotional fulfillment and total physical, material fulfillment. Being able to enjoy the fruits of one's labor. It's about independence, it's about freedom, it's about abundance and being fulfilled in one's life. So this cycle, that's what is being brought in for you. You had to stand your ground, you had to protect yourself, and maybe you still have to do that a little bit while all this beautiful stuff is happening for you, Pisces, but you stood your ground. This beautiful news that is coming in the near future, it has to do with your soul tribe. It's something that you're going to celebrate. It's something that is going to bring in a new beginning that is anchored in the physical, in your life, with the Page of Pentacles. So you have the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So this news brings an offering of stability, of anchoring in the start of anchoring abundance in your life. You're going to celebrate absolutely this news. Pisces is going to be different for all of you. this Wheel of Fortune is bringing in this healing, this beautiful integration of light and dark, and it's coming in fast. It's coming in fast. And then this major transformation that happened with death, this end of this long cycle where you are feeling a little bit jaded, a little bit, bitter, it had to close off. I mean, you had to close off, right? You were feeling restricted. There were tower moments. Here is this divine intervention. There were this tower moments after tower moments. Your foundations being shaken to the core over and over again. The rug being pulled from under your feet over and over again. Well, now you're moving away from that, from troubled waters to smooth sailing in June, Pisces. And look at that, the sun, the way you see yourself in this situation, this beautiful happiness that is happening for you guys. It comes after a long time waiting, a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. I cannot stress that enough. If my energy levels are so low today, if not really, I would be, I don't know what I would be doing. But let me just show you all the, I don't know if I can even get them all on camera. That's how many of them there is. Look at all these major arcana, Pisces, all in the upright, the High Priestess, the Hangman, the Moon, the World, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, Death, the Top. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 major arcana, right? Wow. So let me take it. After a long process, long cycle, right? Divine intervention. Transformation is complete. Integration of light and dark in your life. Beginning of a new cycle, the wheel turning the world, and all this abundance and happiness coming in for you in the new cycle. All this happiness coming in for you in the new cycle. So, wow, Pisces, wow. Thanks for coming, for passing by. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you soon. Bye.